Everyone that's saying right now, well, they're not releasing the list because Trump is on it. Okay. In the rare instance that he is okay, release the list. But here's the thing. If he was on that list, don't you think Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, it wasn't Joe Biden, the administration would have released it if he was on it? I mean, you guys, they tried to kill him.
The rare instance that he's on it? Instance isn't the right word to use here. A rare instance is a FEMAGA with an independent thought. Someone who could say something that she didn't hear someone else say first. And the hilarious thing is, you're a 2-time Emmy Award-winning journalist? Really? And you said they tried to kill him? No, they didn't. Those events were staged. And even if they weren't, they were done by Republicans. You're a horrible journalist, dude. A 5-year-old with Google can do better journalism. Here, I'll make it simple for you, so maybe you can step out of your MAGA brain. If someone offered you $1 billion in cash to guess one name on that list, you only get one guess. And if you get it right, you get the $1 billion. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. What name would you guess? Me personally, I would choose the rare instance guy. Epstein's best friend for 15 years. I would choose a guy that's on the flight logs. I would choose a guy who was sued with Epstein by Katie Johnson for rape. I would choose a guy who bragged about walking in the girls' locker rooms while they're changing. But that's just me. I'm into stupid things like common sense. I would choose the guy who changes his excuse every other day. I'll release the files. The files don't exist. Obama wrote the files. I would choose the guy who appointed Pam Bondi as Attorney General, who was Attorney General in Florida when Epstein was doing this, and she didn't bring charges to him. I would choose a guy the Republicans are protecting by voting to not expose the files. Ghislaine Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years for conspiring with Jeffrey Epstein. And most people are disgusted by this. When they hear it, they're disgusted. What did Trump say about Ghislaine Maxwell?
I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
Now, why do you think he wished her well? He wished her well because he knows damn well if he said anything negative about her, she might talk. Notice he admitted that he met her numerous times over the years. I guess she lived in Palm Beach. Then how did you meet her numerous times? Were you jogging? Did you see her at Publix? Winn-Dixie? Where did you see her? Yeah, I used to go to the Waffle House in Palm Beach, and I'd see her once in a while, We fucking know what this is, journalist, and we know what you're doing. And we know he trashes everyone he thinks is a bad person. But someone who's an accomplice to 1,000 girls being trafficked, he didn't say anything negative about her. He wished her well. And the MAGA idiots are saying, if he was on the list, then why didn't Biden release it? Because number one, Biden isn't a vengeful person. He had a job to do, cleaning up Trump's mess. But you know what's more damning than that, journalist? If someone called me a pedo and I could release something that would show that I'm not, and I made every excuse in the book to not release it, there would be a reason for that. And we all know the reason. For anyone to think he's not on the list is fucking delusional. He probably had his own wing in Epstein Island. He was most likely a VIP. Here's the thing, fake journalist. If they released the Epstein list and he was on it, not one of you would accept it. Not one of you would believe it. You would all make excuses. You've shown this the last 9 years, okay? But hey, it's really adorable how you pretend you want the list released so it doesn't look like you support a pedo. Way to go.